Yes. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We'll keep it rolling, innit? Usually, LB starts videos. It always used to be you starting videos, isn't it?
I used to start the videos.
You know what it is? It's because we've not done one in so long. I'm so used to streaming, and it's usually me who knows when the thing crosses over to us live, so I always go, yes. I've seen you take a breath then as well.
I know. That's mad.
That's weird. How times have changed. Yes. For people who haven't realised, we've not done a video for a very long time. We're both out tonight, so we thought we'd do a preview for you. Get the Villa preview in now, so you can all watch that. I'm excited, bro. What are you saying?
Big opportunity this, you know what I mean? Arsenal fucking dropping points there against Brentford, you know what I'm saying? Like, City have a chance to go top of the table on Wednesday if we beat Aston Villa and then beat Arsenal. But obviously we got this big test coming up against Aston Villa. Huge game. We've got 3 sort of talking points that we want to go over, and then we'll bring you the starting 11 that we'd go for. So the first talking point that we're going to go over is whether or not this defence, do we change it up a little bit? Do we get Laporte and Diaz in there? Now, we've spoke about this, I feel like forever. Had a big conversation about it on the show with the panel yesterday when we had like Big Steve on there, Hugh, MCFC lads, mint watch by the way, go watch it if you've not done so. And pretty much everyone on the panel and a lot of people in the chat were all agreed that we believe we have to change the defence. Ake and Akanji have done really well in their respective positions, but we believe it's time to go back to a sort of a back 4. So the back 4 that we'd be sort of looking for, and there's a little bit of variation as to who you could have at left back, but you got Kyle Walker at right back, you've got Diaz at centre back, Laporte, and then the left back is kind of open to options, but the options really are Ake, Gomez, or Rico Lewis. Now, what do you get with that? Obviously, you get Kyle Walker, who played well against Spurs. You get Diaz for the leadership. You know, Pep Guardiola in the press conference was a great leader, but we need that leader on the pitch. You get Laporte, who can then build up from the back and is more central if you're playing a back 4. And then the left back, you're kind of open to who you want. And depending on what you could play Gomez for attacking, you could play Rico for invert, or you could play Ake just to stay solid. So this is the question. What do we do about the defence? That's the big talking point at the moment, bro.
Yeah, I don't. As much as like Akanji and Ake have done well in recent times, I don't want to see him as the centre backs, and I want to kind of just. In my head is like saying go back to a normal back 4, and that's why I'm kind of leaning towards Ake at left back over Rico Lewis and Sergio Gomez. Personally, I don't think Sergio Gomez gets a look in this game anyway, so I think it's between Ake or Rico Lewis. Now, Rico Lewis did play last week, so you could see Rico Lewis return in that position. Then we go back to the back 3. But I'm thinking, I'm thinking Ake. I don't know why. I just at this moment in time, I can't see this team without Ake in it. Pep said it a few weeks ago, didn't he? After Spurs, saying that basically we don't play well when Ake is not in the side. I just think having Ake at left back does give us a bit of defensive surety. Yeah.
I'm kind of open on the left back situation. I'm not really fussed who we play. I'd pick any of the 3, to be honest. Even Gomez, I really would. I've been open on him. So any of the 3, but I do think that we need to be going back to Walker, Diaz, and Laporte. That won't happen. He'll probably stick with Akanji. He'll probably stick with the same sort of system, but I think it's time to go back to that system. A lot of people agree. The panel agreed yesterday. A lot of people in the chat agree. But guys, let us know your thoughts on the defence. That's point number 1. What does City do with their defence? Another point is midfield. What do you do with midfield? Rodri obviously didn't play well against Spurs, but he stays in there. Kevin De Bruyne, I think it's time for him to come back into the team. The team's not creating chances. He's your best creative player. Get him in there. The other option now is, who do you play in midfield? You kind of got 4 options. You got Grealish, Foden, Bernardo Silva and Gundogan. If you're looking for maximum chance creation against a team in Villa that could just come to the Etihad and sit on the edge of the penalty area and make it really tricky for us, that for me rules out Bernardo Silva straight away. So then you're left with Grealish, Foden or Gundogan. Another thing that people want is tempo. They want the passing to be more intense and quicker. Well, that for me then maybe rules out Gundogan. So you're looking at Grealish or Foden. I believe, and I've been pushing this for a while now, I believe now is the time to get Phil Foden back into that midfield. That's his position. He's not a left winger. People who say, oh, he's a winger, he's not a left winger. He's a winger because Pep's made him a winger. That's never where he played in the academy. He's always an attacking player, and I think it's time to put him in that position. He'll create chances. He'll run at players, he'll take players on, win fouls, win free kicks, and he can score goals in that position as well. I think now is the time to full send Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne in those attacking positions and see what they can create, because we need to create chances. That's what we need to do, and they're our best chance creators in those positions, so I'm sending them both in there.
I can see the flip side of the coin, obviously, with Foden not being fully fit recently. Obviously, he had an injury, and then I think he was ill for the Spurs game, so he didn't make that. So he has been out of the squad. So I can see why people may be a bit hesitant to full send him straight back into the side. However, I want to see Phil Foden back in there. And if that means him playing in the midfield, I'm fine for that. It brings us something different as well. And the thing is that you can say about all the games recently is we just never create enough chances. Clear chances. Spurs, bro, we didn't get a look in. We didn't create anything. It was so dead. And you need players to be creating chances for Erling Haaland. Like players who have that vision to see Erling Haaland making runs behind and hopefully play them balls to him. And hopefully, if Phil Foden's in there, it's something different. It's a minor switch, obviously, with him, but it could end up with major results. So I'm happy to full send Forward in the mid. Do I think Pep will do it? Probably not. I reckon he'll probably just end up with Gundogan in there. But I'd like to see it.
We need to
it's a switch. And also, it is something that has been said in the past.
Yeah.
It's been said in the past that his future lies in the midfield. So if you're going to throw him back in, you may as well throw him back in there.
I think now's the time. This team needs to be quicker. It needs to be more intelligent with the ball.
I think it's Foden will get the ball and drive on the ball.
He can do it all.
Not scared to take a man on.
He'll have a shot.
Forward.
He can create. He can drive at players. You know what I mean? He's the only one out of the four really that has all them four sort of attributes. There's no wonder he's one of the best young English players coming through. You know what I mean? But we need to get him in that position. I think now's the time. And let's be honest. What we have been doing hasn't worked. So people who saying, "Oh no, this is an important game. You can't be testing shit out like that." I think this is the perfect time to test it out because we've already tried what we've tried before, and it's not working. So there's no point in continuing with it because, it's worked in the past. It has worked in the past, but it's not working now. So I think now's the time. Get Phil Foden in his normal position, his proper position, the one that he's played throughout his whole career up until Pep decided to put him on the wing, and let's see him cook in there. The final thing really, and this isn't sort of an individual point, this is more about the team, the atmosphere, the manager, everything. This is a massive, massive opportunity now. This is a huge opportunity. We win this game, we are very, very close to going top of the table. Obviously, a big game coming up on Wednesday against Arsenal. But we've got to set ourselves up now. The energy from everyone, the players, the manager, the fans, everyone tomorrow. Everything has to be perfect. Everyone has to be up for it. I want to see them players passionate. I want to see them playing for the badge. This league title is not done. Despite us continually seeming to mess things up, dropping points against United, dropping points against Spurs. This league is not over. Arsenal dropping points today again shows that. They are inexperienced in this title. They will give us more and more chances. They ain't going to go the rest of the season and just go keep smashing wins. They've not been in this position for a very, very long time. They're inexperienced. Pressure will get to them in certain games. But we have to take advantage. It's no good saying that and us just keep on losing. We have to go and take advantage now. And I want to see everyone tomorrow. Everyone. The players, the manager, the fans, energetic. Let's get that place rocking, man. You know what I'm saying?
The key, and you mentioned it there, is the fact that we never capitalise when Arsenal drop points. So we can never bridge that gap. It's always when they lose or when they drop points, we end up dropping points as well. So the gap just stays the same, and we can't win a title like that.
Yeah,
we just can't win the title like that. It's not possible. So we need to capitalise on them dropping points. They obviously dropped points today. It's a big opportunity because the fact that you can, as a City fan, with the way that we've been playing, how shit it's been, the fact that we can go into that Wednesday game if we beat Villa tomorrow saying that we can be top at the end of this game is massive. That is massive considering the season that we've had. Yeah. So it's a massive opportunity. City need to actually capitalise on it for once. Obviously, I know it is going to be a difficult game. It is going to be a difficult game. I don't doubt that. With obviously Emery doing really well since he's been in that Villa side. So, but like you say, the players have got to be up for it. Fans got to be up for it. Managers got to be up for it. I know there's this big the cheating thing looming over our head. So people are a bit unsure how that's going to affect the players in that. But hopefully we see a performance that shows it's not affecting them. We're just moving forward. We're continuing. We're fully focused on the season that's ahead.
That's it. That's it, man. You know what I mean? You got to take that negative energy from the cheating allegations and turn it into a positive. And the way that you can do that is by uniting the whole team. Yeah. Channel that energy into a positive force and go out on the pitch, create chances. Let's have shots. Let's get some tackles in. Let's get stuck in tomorrow. Going to be a big one. Let's give you the starting 11. You probably guessed it from what we've said. But we've gone for Edison in goal. We've gone Kyle Walker right back, Ruben Diaz, Laporte. And we've gone Ake. However, I'm kind of open on all three. Rodri in the middle, Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden with Mahrez, Haaland and Grealish. And we want to see City go out there tomorrow and really, really give it a good go. You know what I mean? Aston Villa, you know what I mean? They're a great team and they've got a great manager, a fantastic manager in Unai Emery. It's not going to be easy. There will be moments in that game where we're really struggling. You know what I'm saying? But put that aside, we just want to see this team go out there and really, really give it their all. Fight for every single ball. Fight for every second ball. I'm sure if we do that, we can get the 3 points, but it's not going to be easy, man. It's not going to be easy at all. Score predictions, Bray.
Usually this would be a live chat going ham now, saying to mute LB. I'm going to say 2-0 City.
I'm going to go 2-1 Man City. I'm going to go 2-1 Man City. It's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be tricky, but I'm sure if we go out there and fight for it like we know we can get that big W. There we go. There's the preview for you guys. Sorry we couldn't do a live stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you smash a like on it. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. We will be live, of course, with the live watch along 1 hour before the game starts to bring you that team news reaction and all the pre-game build-up. Make sure you join us. It's going to be a mad one. Bring the energy, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys.